Good morning, everyone. We are going to go over the setup that I have, the things that I just recently done, and I'll talk about how I modded the body as well. So, to start off, I got the Endura Universal Chassis. It's a really nice chassis, actually. You get a lot of clearance, and it keeps everything down low. Like, nice balance weight. With the bands out of the shocks. Makes it a little unpredictable. But when you have it properly set up, that's what it'll do. You'll have a nice balanced rig. We'll start off with the front. I got the Endura Pro Steer axles. I do believe they are 40, somewhere in the 40 grams in the front, 22 grams in the rear. I'm running an EcoPower servo. I don't have any plastic ones because I got rid of a lot of stuff in the move to this new house. Threw my own magnet risers in, literally just spacers and bushings. I threw in some small little bolts, or I guess, yeah, nuts in there. My front spring setup that I have, it's straight up and down. Pretty much, it actually kind of goes on an angle slightly forward. Kind of seems like. But I have it for climbing. And the setup that I have is, if you go to the RCO Brothers page, he has a video about the double barrel shocks and how he cut the springs in half so it'll set itself back down every single time. Relocate it when you're going uphill. It's a simulation. You're going uphill. You would usually about to unload right about there, right? Your springs would start dropping like so. But with this setup, they don't. They pull themselves right back down. And I love it. I only have this set up in the front and the rears. I had to take a rubber band off so I can show you guys. I have the shock flipped and mounted to the bolts where the universal slide is. So essentially, you would loosen up some of these and slide this out, and you'd fit a Power Wagon or Gladiator. But no, that's where I have my shock placement. Have it on a nice angle, so when you're going uphill, it stays. Downhill, that's why I have these rubber bands. Downhill's not too bad. I need some more weight in the back for sure. The links that I put on last night, I bent myself. They're from Amazon. I think they're $15 links Canadian. I got these for like the first few months of when I first actually started crawling. Didn't know what to do with them. Now that I have a little bit more knowledge, did a nice bend. It's not perfect, but nothing really ever is. I had to do a lot of modifying to get this brass AX24 skid plate on. I'll take the battery off here and kind of show you. So the bolts are hidden behind there. It completely moved my rear links base around, so I had to do customizing. I had to drill new holes to get these to actually fit into there. So the screw holes were perfectly matched because they were meant for it, but I had to modify. And I honestly didn't think I was gonna get it done, but I did it. I mounted the rear links there. I drilled my own holes. You can't really see in the rear, but they're unaligned, but it hasn't really seemed to affected anything, to be honest. Endura setup, unprogrammed, the MBL32. I'm using the T6M Endura transmitter. Brass ram crab links up front. Off brand. Can't remember where I got those from. The Endura Cleon tires that I modified the foams to be more soft. The rears compared to the fronts. So I think I did not too bad job. I kept it hard in some spots. Yeah, that's pretty much about it, boys. The body, I used the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. I reused the box of the base camp and I just cut it into a dovetail. You can kind of see the tailgate right there. It's flipped. All of these are bolted in strategic placements, so I didn't want to just be throwing bolts in everywhere. This is what you can do if you just put your mind to it and just grind. I'd like to thank a lot of my supporters. You guys keep me going. Feel free to steal any of this, any of it. This is what this community is here for. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Have a good afternoon.